Just got in a pretty sweet personal PSA DNA full service submission. I think it's about 20 or 25 cards. I didn't count them, but they all passed. It's not autograph grade or card grade, so that means 100% happy with the service. So let's turn the thing around and see what we got. Okay, let's get into it. I believe this is 20 cards. It might be a little bit more, but like I said, a personal PSA DNA full service submission. So I have not looked at these, but I will say my entire order did pass. I sent in, I've actually sent in a couple full service submissions, and this is the first one to come back, but I've started sending in some WNBA cards. It just seems like, I'm not going to say the market is hot, but the market is hotter than it's ever been for WNBA. And as I look around eBay, I just don't see anyone posting this kind of stuff. So thought I would dip my toes in the water and just see what we got. So this is a Natasha Cloud 2021 WNBA Silver Prism. Got a bunch of these back in the day, about 8 years ago, when I was doing a lot of NASCAR TTMs. This Junior Johnson with the Hall of Fame inscription. I thought this was super cool. I actually have a lot from this set and been kind of just sending them in one or two per submission. They don't sell very well, but I just think they're very, very nice. This Oscar Isaac, the actor that played Mr. Knight. So this card is actually a San Diego Comic Con exclusive. So San Diego Comic Con happened, and then, very shortly after, I seen he was doing a signing. So I bought this card, which at the time wasn't super cheap. I don't know what it goes for now, but it was about 40 bucks. And then got him to sign it via paid signing. So really, really cool for any of those Marvel collectors out there. Dave Bautista did a signing. Oh, heck, at this point, it was probably a year ago. But what's funny is I thought I would, you would have thought I would have sent in a wrestling card. But I didn't. I decided to send in this PMG. And I think it's just super cool of him as Drac from Guardians of the Galaxy. These purple PMGs from that set, they're not very expensive, but man, they sure are cool. Here's a 1984 Topps Morton Anderson rookie. Art McNally. I think I bought this from a gentleman in the Slab City Facebook group. It was either there or the NFL TTM Collectors Group. I didn't have anything of his at the time and thought I would get something for the PC, but I've since kind of disbanded a lot of that PC. Got in, well, at least the next couple in a collection purchase. A dude was getting out of collecting autograph cards and asked if I would buy his collection off of him, and this was one of them. And this was another. This was actually one of the bigger cards in the purchase. I really, really like this card. I've been wanting to get this card in the refractor or the black refractor for many years. It's a lot more expensive than you might think, but beautiful signature on a gorgeous base 2001 Topps rookie. This was a TTM, and I think the next two are also from the same guy, Brian Urlacher, base 2006 Topps. There's a 2005 Topps Chrome Refractor. Look at that freaking shine. It's incredible with the Hall of Fame inscription. And this was a TTM. Which if you were to get the same card signed at a signing, this wouldn't be very cheap. There's a 2001 Topps Chrome Refractor, and these are numbered to 999. This is a gorgeous card. Oh, I love the shine. I could look at that all day. There's a 1992 Topps. Whew, base. They didn't have refractors or anything back then. I think they didn't start until, what, 93 finest? But player era card of Montana, and the very next card in the stack is the 93. So we got the 93 and 92 base cards. Nice Jerry Rice, 87 Topps. Second year with the Hall of Fame inscription. How's this one here? 2001 Topps Chrome Refractor Jerry Rice. Look at that thing, man. Absolutely ridiculous, that shine. Excuse me. Probably the most expensive card in this submission here, this 2005 Topps Chrome Refractor Aaron Rodgers. And man alive, is he expensive at paid signings. If you're lucky enough, you potentially can get him yearly when he does the Lake Tahoe's Pro-Am or Celebrity Golf Tournament. He's been at that thing, I think, the last 6 or 7 years. And he signs, for some people, you just got to be lucky. But other than that, if you want to get him at a paid signing, you know, he is extremely expensive, but very, very happy. This one will be staying in the PC for quite some time to come. There's a 1985 O-Pee-Chee, WWF Jake Roberts. How about this? Mr. America. I sent this into the Hogan Beach shop, and then you can't really ask for inscriptions through there, but he did this on his own. So really cool, really happy to have that. But this, I think all of these, with the exception of, you know, maybe 3 or 4, will be in the eBay store. Mr. Iron Cheek. He has actually since passed on from when I sent this off. I always thought he signed his items really weird. He always signs them very different. Here's a 91 Merlin. Bret the Hitman Hart. Signed in that purple pen, or purple paint. Ron Simmons, rookie. Also Farouk Assad. Sting rookie from the 88 Wonderama set. And then these, man, I'm a sucker for these 86 Monty Gum cards. There's not much to them, you know, and they're kind of blank backed, and a lot of them are misspelled. Like all the Ric Flairs is spelled R-I-C-K, Rick, instead of R-I-C. And then a lot of the Hogans are like mislabeled. The one where he's choking out Sylvester Stallone, it says Hogan and Muhammad Ali. So the production control wasn't the best. But for some reason, I just really like these cards. And I think I have 3 or 4 of them in this submission, and all 3 will stay in the PC for a bit. This was this Ricky Steamboat was TTM. And this there we go. This Hogan was sent to the beach shop as well. You can email, I believe his general manager that runs those shops is called Ron, and you can email him and email him what you want to get signed, and he'll send you a quote. And you just pay via PayPal, print out the receipt, and send your item in, and it'll come back. And he does really, really good, and takes his time. Sends back really good signatures. And I think the rest are all Wrestling All-Stars, which I have just about sold everything I have. There's a Steve Regal, Mr. Electricity. These are actually very, very tough to find. They're not super expensive, but he didn't sign a ton of these. And when he did that very rare signing about a year and a half ago, I sent in like 15 or 20 cards to him to get signed. So I had a ton of them at one point. Here's the Greg the Hammer Valentine rookie. Bob Backlund. Almost done here. Cowboy Bill Watts. Very tough autograph. On my card cutter channel, I've went into some stories about how he says he gets autograph requests, but he just doesn't sign them. So, not the easiest wrestling all-star autograph to get. Once again, not super expensive, but just a tough autograph to get. Beautiful Jake the Snake from the 83. And 2 more, and then that'll be a wrap. How about this? Jesse the Body Ventura, and that signature on this one is gorgeous, man. This one would have been a nice candidate for autograph grading, but you see right here where my thumb is at, he goes off the card, which I would not get a 10. And last card in this submission is this Rick the Model Martel. He did that signing, his first signing in decades from kind of my understanding. And these cards at one time signed in Slab were going for $500-600. There's plenty of them now on the market now where they, I don't know, they go for $300 to $400. So they've gone down a smidge, but he still hasn't done another signing. So I don't know if that will increase over time, or if he does another signing. You know, if he does 2 or 3 signings, these will probably be $200, $250 cards. So I think you can expect to see all of these in the eBay store over the next couple weeks, with the exception of the Aaron Rodgers and probably those Monty Gums. But the rest of this stuff will be in there for you to purchase if you would like. So, thanks for watching.